Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Wiretap Whisper Podcast presented by me, Sammy ASMR. If you're new to the podcast and haven't watched one before, this is a ASMR creator focused series of podcast episodes that go live every single Wednesday, where I sit down with other ASMR creators in the community and I talk to them all about their channels, their personal life, hobbies and interests, and just everything in between, basically. And yeah, today we are joined by the lovely JadyLady ASMR.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
For those of you guys who aren't familiar with Jade, she is a Canadian ASMR content creator. She has currently over 90 videos on her channel. She's been uploading now for nearly a year. She has just under 10,000 subscribers. And if I was to describe the kind of ASMR content that Jade creates, it's very quirky, very creative, lots of fast and aggressive stuff going on over there. But that's a brief, boring description from me, and I'm sure Jade is about to give us a better one. So yeah, Jade, who are you today?
I am, well, first of all, my name is Jaden, not
Jaden.
Jade.
Oh
I
no.
thought it was like a cute nickname you were giving me, but that's okay
Oh
because,
well,
I've heard.
we can roll with it.
Yes, I am Jaden, Jaden, Jaden. I am very happy and excited today. I'm living in Orange, and I've got all my friends with me.
Yeah, I like your
And I'm
friends.
very, very happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. We're going to have lots of fun.
No, thank
We're
you.
going to spill the tea.
We definitely are. Yeah. So if you're new to the podcast, basically what happens is there's three sections: a past, a present, and a future. And obviously, we'll start with the past and work towards the future. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, um, Jaden. There we go. I've got the name right this
Yes.
time. Here we
You
go.
can call me Jade too if you
Oh well,
want.
maybe I'll just roll with Jade now. So you're actually so you're Canadian, but you're also Scottish. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my dad was born in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and he grew up there, and he decided to just pack up and move. Well, probably not that abruptly, but he saw that there was work here for music. I come from a very artistic family on both sides, and he came to Canada. He joined a band. He found a best friend. He met my mother, and they fell in love, and he decided to stay here. And then I was born, and my sister.
No, I love a cute like romance story. So was it like a local band, or was it like anything big, or?
It's a Wham Glam cover band.
Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. So does that make you musical in any way, or?
Oh, yes, definitely. I love music.
Yeah. Can
For
you play
sure.
like
I
any
love
instruments?
music. I can play piano, play a
Okay.
little ukulele, but my nails are a bit too long for that at the moment.
Yeah. I cannot play any instruments. So do you prefer, this is a bit of a controversial question, do you prefer Scotland over Canada or Canada over Scotland? The pressure's on.
Mm. Oh gosh. Don't come for me. Scotland.
Why? What, any reason in particular?
Um, Not to get too serious, but they just seem to have their head on straight about a few things that I wish Canada would get together, but they're just not. I think we're just too close to America, so
It's like they're like
we adopt a
radiating
lot
onto
of
you.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I feel like just Europe in general is just the quality of life is, it seems just better.
Yeah.
People are not fighting for a living wage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I've
Hmm.
visited Glasgow a couple of times. I really love Glasgow. I don't know if you've been to Glasgow yourself, but
Yes, I have. Yep.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's a really nice city. And I've always actually planned to go to Edinburgh as well. It seems just like a beautiful
Nice.
place. But
Hold
yeah,
on, my headphones stuck in my hair.
no, you're fine.
1 minute. Sorry about that.
No, but like I think in general, Scotland's it's very beautiful in terms of nature, but it's also very like historic. And I love that side of things as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, okay. So we love Canada, but we just love Scotland slightly more. Is basically what you're telling
Just a bit more. My heart is aching. I would like to go back. Definitely.
me. Yeah. Um, okay. So now we're going to talk a little bit about ASMR. I just want to know what your first experience of ASMR was, and like how did you come across it?
So, I think it was just by accident. It was Whispers Red ASMR, and she was brushing one of her friend's hair. And I was just so amazed by that because growing up, um, like the girls in my class, they would all do each other's hair, like in circles and stuff, but they were always too scared to touch my hair,
Hmm.
right? Like it was like straight hair and they would braid it and do amazing things, but they just would not even give me a second look. So I'd always just like watch on the outside and just be so mesmerized. Like even just watching them do it was giving me ASMR like as a child and I didn't even realize it. So then when I saw that on a YouTube video, I was like, what is this?
You just
Oh my God. And I just started like looking at everything. Oh my gosh. That was like 5 years ago. 5 years ago now, maybe even six, coming up to 6 years ago.
wow. And
Hmm.
and obviously like you know you're kind of mind blown by like what you're watching. Like but what made you stay and keep coming back for more ASMR? Did you just kind of just get like lost in like a rabbit hole from that point?
I mean, definitely because that was like a whole new concept to me. And it was just so amazing for so many different reasons. And at the time that I came across ASMR, I had a lot of anxiety and I was struggling eating and lots of different things. I was just like unhappy in my job and lots of different things. It was not a happy time. So ASMR really helped me.
Hmm.
I was able to just it felt like I was sitting down with a friend and I was able to actually eat food and feel comfortable and it would help me sleep.
Yeah.
Just and I once I came across ASMR, like I never stopped watching it. I just loved it so much. It was so entertaining as well. Like I'm one of those people who just watches ASMR during the day as well for like the role plays and stuff because
Hmm.
everyone is so creative and there's so many amazing ASMR artists. It's just like endless.
Yeah.
I
No.
love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, and I agree like completely, and that obviously leads on to my next question, which was like, was it a mental outlet for you? And obviously, you've hinted that it
Hmm.
was, and
Oh yeah.
I think for a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure every creator that I've had on so far has said the same thing. It's like that's why they, maybe not why they've discovered it in the first place, but it's why like they stayed in the space because, they maybe struggled with anxiety or depression or anything like that. And it really does help with those things, right? Um, but like you say,
Oh yeah, for sure.
it kind of escalates into this thing where you're just watching it like throughout the day now, just because it's just fun
Yeah,
and you love seeing other
and it's
people.
almost like you see you it's like you pick your favorite ASMR artist, right? And it's like you grow with them, you watch them, you just love them as people. You love their content, you know? Like
Yeah,
it's just amazing. There's
no,
so much quality there.
yeah, and I think the beautiful thing is as well. There's always new people coming through, and I don't know about you, but I always find a new channel every single day, and
Yeah.
it's like, but it's refreshing, right? Like that the beautiful thing is, someone could do a tapping video and another person could do a tapping video, and they might tap on the same objects, but by bringing their unique personality to the video, it just
Mhm.
creates just a brand new video, and that in itself is very refreshing. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, it's amazing. I
Yeah.
love that. The personalities is what makes it unique.
Yeah, and obviously you've got a great one yourself. So you're watching a lot of
Thank you.
you're watching a lot of ASMR. what what clicked in you to say, actually, hang on a second, like I want to start my own channel. What were your motivations behind that?
Hmm. Well, I think okay. Well, so I started my channel um, June 20th last year, and just through the entire pandemic up until that point, uh, before the pandemic, I
Hmm.
was a gig worker. I did princess parties for children,
Okay, yeah,
dress up as characters like the Snow Queen and mermaids and all sorts of things.
I love that.
And once the pandemic hit, there was obviously no more parties.
Yeah.
So and my whole family, we're entrepreneurs. We run our own things, so our own businesses, and we were really heavily affected by pandemic. We
Hmm.
basically just lost all our business, like across everything. Um, so it was just one day that I woke up. I was tired of just staring at walls all day and feeling hopeless.
Yeah.
I just I loved ASMR for so long. I never expected to get almost 10,000 subscribers. My first comment was hashtag this video sucked.
Oh no.
Like that was my very first comment.
Well, luck is looking now.
So
Yeah.
I never expected this much. It was just sort of an outlet for me.
Yeah.
But it turned into something that has been really helpful, and I've been able to help people at the same time. So it's just been great. I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
I love editing.
Yeah, you've created something beautiful, and obviously, I mean, I can see it, and I guess everyone else who watches you regularly sees it. Like, you just bring so much passion and energy to it, and that really translates over to the viewers. And I think it just helps them, have this sense of enjoyment, but also like safety that you bring as well. And yeah, are you quite like a creative person in general? I'm guessing it like scratches that itch for you as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. When YouTube first came out, I was like 9 years old and I was in there right away. I have a
Yeah.
very embarrassing channel on the internet and I really hope no one ever
Oh
comes
no.
across it.
Oh no.
But yes, I've been editing and filming and creating stuff ever since I was a kid. I've always loved doing that. And I'm so happy that now I found a way that I can still use all my equipment, like this mic and my laptop with Final Cut and all these programs that I use. I can now put that into motion and actually use it again, which has given me quite a sense of fulfillment.
Yeah. No, no, that's cute. I think I already know the answer to this in my head, but like I wrote down, like, did you have any early expectations going into the channel? From what you've said, I guess not. It was kind of just
Absolutely not. I had
no.
no idea what I was doing. It was a mess. If you go and see my earliest videos, it's oh my gosh, there's so many cuts. I have no idea what I'm doing. There were so many things I had to cut out. Like,
Oh, bless you. But that's it. It's like, it's a learning process. And
no, I never expected it to get to where it is.
yeah, no. You know, did you have were you inspired by anyone in particular in the community, but like maybe also outside of the community as well? Did you take any inspiration from anyone?
Yeah, actually, Kelly Stamps, if you've ever heard of her, she's a
Never.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
She's made some videos in the past about like motivational videos almost on why to start your own YouTube channel and why she
Hmm.
thinks like everyone in 2020, 2021 should have a YouTube channel. Like even if it's just like a side income or
Yeah.
something, just to add a little bit extra. And she made some very good points. She was straight to the point,
Hmm.
and I absolutely love her. If you haven't checked her out, definitely Kelly Stamps.
Kelly
She's
Stamps.
awesome. She literally she motivated me to
Shout
start this
out Kelly
channel.
Stamps. She
Yes.
deserves a shout out when you
Hmm.
do like a 10K. No,
Yes.
well, it's funny because you're like nearly at 10K and you're nearly at like a year anniversary, so you can kind of like shoot two birds with one stone there, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It just blows my mind that I've gotten to 10,000 subscribers. I was not
It shouldn't.
expecting that.
No,
Absolutely
it
not.
shouldn't, because you're very talented, and like you say, you're very passionate about what you do. And
Thank you.
I think
Thank you.
no, and I always see you, showing love to other people in the community as well. And I think that really goes a long way and says a lot about who you are. So well done for that. And I won't gas you too much, but I can't promise anything. Um, so yeah, so obviously we're talking about inspirations, and obviously this Kelly Stamps is someone that helped kickstarted you to do your own channel. But in terms of the content you create, you're obviously a big anime fan, right? And an even bigger Naruto fan at that. I want to know, how did you get into anime in the first place? What was your first
I
experience of anime?
I was always into like just anime vibe kind of shows. I don't know how to describe it. It's just
Hmm.
when I grew up in the early 2000s, and there was like Sailor Moon and shows like Teen Titans and stuff on YTV. Um, I would get up every single morning at 7 a.m. and watch Teen Titans. And now I think that's why my natural body clock gets me up at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
because I would get up every single day to watch Teen Titans,
you've
and
got
now it doesn't stop. Um,
great show,
no,
by
but
the way.
I think I got into Naruto really young. I think when it first came out, I can't remember the exact year that it came out, but it was when I was growing up.
So was it
And
on? Sorry to interrupt. Was it on like the
yeah, of
TV
course.
channels in Canada? Because it for me as a
Yeah.
kid, it never was in the UK.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, no, I think it definitely was on TV, but I didn't start watching it on TV. I started watching it online.
Online, okay. So did you just know about it for like whatever means and thought, okay, I want to watch this, or was it like, were you recommended by a friend, or
I honestly have no
you don't
idea.
know?
It's like one of my life's greatest mysteries. Honestly, I'm stumped to this day. I don't know when or where Naruto came into my life, but it has always been there.
You're just destined.
And I've just watched it forever. I'm telling you, I have no idea. It's just part of my very being. I think I was at least like 8, and then ever since I was 8, it's just Naruto all the time. I have been obsessed. When I die, I'm going to Konoha. That is my heaven.
I love that.
Thank you.
So was Naruto your first anime experience, or you said Sailor Moon as well?
Yeah, I think Sailor Moon was
Sailor Moon.
definitely my first experience, and then Naruto, yeah.
Yeah, I think Sailor Moon's a big one for a lot of people.
Mhm.
It's just a classic as well, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a bit more about Naruto, because if people don't know, I'm also a big anime fan and a big Naruto fan. And if you probably won't be able to see behind me because it's so dark. But behind me on the wall, there's a big tapestry of Naruto hugging Kurama. It's really cute. But yeah, but yeah, also a big fan. Um, what is it you love so much about the show?
Everything. All
Everything.
of the above. I just love it so much. There's
give
nothing
me
I don't like about it.
give me some stuff.
Actually, I don't like how I feel like Masashi kind of did the female characters dirty, but other than that, I absolutely love it.
He pretty much did, right. There's not that many strong like female characters in it. Like, and then even like ones that do have good moments, like Sakura, but then they also have like bad moments as well, where it's like, oh no, and I know she gets a lot of hate as a character. Um, so I
I
agree.
absolutely love Sakura.
I agree
I
with
do
that.
not hate her in the slightest.
No, yeah, no, it's mainly like weird geeky boys that just have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
But she's
Yeah.
her hate is definitely unjustified. I agree with that. Um, I just don't like that scene where she tells Naruto that she loves him, but she doesn't actually love him. Like that. That
I
was
know, I know.
that
I
was not
really don't
okay,
like that
hun. It's not
either.
okay.
Yeah, that's pretty manipulative.
But I was always said Naruto Hinata shipper anyway, so I didn't mind that.
Hmm.
Okay. So JadyLady loves everything about Naruto, basically, apart from how Kishimoto writes his females.
Yeah, and I don't like that everyone hates Sakura. That's
Yeah,
really lame.
we okay.
But
We
other than
have
that, I love it.
we have a rapid fire Naruto questions section right now, so get
Oh
ready, because
no.
I know you're fast and aggressive anyway. So still try and keep it quiet, but no, there's no timer. Don't worry. Okay, I got some questions. Here we go. Pre time skip or post time skip?
I'm sorry, what? What did you just say? Break time skip?
No. I can't. I'm gonna have to cut that bit out.
Break time skip?
Break time skip. Right. Okay. Right. Let's gain it back. I'll try and be more. I can't even speak. I'll try and be more pronunciated. I'll tell you what I'm going to ask, and then I'll do it again. I basically said pre-time skip or post-time skip.
What does that mean?
So you know how there's like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
Oh.
Right. I'm going to ask you that
Okay.
again. Don't answer yet. We'll start it again as if nothing ever happened.
Okay.
Break time? I actually can't. Right. Okay. Here we go. I don't even know where to start. Okay. So first question: pre-time skip or post-time skip?
Shippuden.
You should.
Shippuden. Post-time skip.
Yeah. You're not affected by that nostalgia at all.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely. But if I had to choose, I
Yeah.
just like it when he's a teenager. A lot more
That's
happens.
fair.
No offense.
No, it's fine. Next question: Naruto or Sasuke?
Naruto.
Okay.
Naruto boy.
Favorite character?
Itachi.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Nice. Well, I'm going to show you something in a second. Favorite villain?
Does Itachi count as a villain? If he
spoilers. But it will say he doesn't.
Okay, then Pain.
Pain. Okay, good one. This is a weird one. Favorite jutsu?
Oh. I guess.
I know what you're gonna
Rasengan.
Okay.
Rasengan. I'm not gonna say what you think I'm gonna say.
No,
Rasengan.
I knew you were gonna say. And then last one. Favorite opening?
Favorite opening?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like Diver. I think it's number 7 or 8.
Yes. One where it's like
or
the Jiraiya part, yeah.
Yeah, and the one with Jiraiya and Pain, the opening for the Pain arc is really good.
Blue. Okay. I know it's really weird.
That one's so good. It's stuck in my head all the time.
I think in general,
I love Nico touches the walls.
Yes, so good. I think in general, like Naruto openings are so good.
Yeah.
Bleach openings are very good as well. I don't think they touch Naruto though. One Piece has some good ones. Like My Hero openings are good, but I think in general, Naruto openings will always hit the hardest. There's just so many bangers. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
Original Naruto opening 2 is a banger. I like Silhouette by Boom. That one is good as well. That's towards the end of Shippuden, that one.
Yeah.
There's just so many good ones. But okay, I think I got from that you're a big Naruto stan, basically. There we go. You chose him or Sasuke.
Yes.
He was your favorite character, and in Rasengan was your favorite jutsu. So, but to be fair, I think in general Naruto is probably one of my favorite like protagonists from series. Sometimes protagonists can be a bit over the top and just not very cool. But I think Naruto is just very innocent and genuine. And I think that's why
He's a
I like.
very relatable character because he always messes up.
Yeah, and he's
not perfect.
He's a Libra like me, and I get him, and his Libra ways.
I love air signs. Air signs are the best.
Okay, that was my rapid fire Naruto questions. Hopefully, people enjoyed that. Okay, so that basically wraps up my past section, and we're going to move on to the present. So kind of what I do for this section is I kind of put your channel and your videos under the microscope a little bit, and and kind of just I know people shouldn't look at stats, but I kind of just look at stats a little bit, look at where things started and where you're at now. So the first thing is and I always start at the beginning, so I look at your first video, which is what we're going to talk about, and it's a homemade haircut ASMR for people that don't know, and you've kept it up, which I like, because some people delete their first videos, and if you do, perfectly fine. I get it; it can be cringe, but if you also keep it up, super respectable. Couple of things I noticed: you have a Itachi shirt on in that video, which obviously
Yes, I needed him to give me strength. Like, I
representing
was
your boy.
scared. I needed him to give me strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
also I meant to tell you because when we talk about Itachi and them questions, I actually have. It's, it's so cute. Itachi with cat
Oh my god.
is the cutest thing in the world. Um,
I love that.
so yeah, so you got the Itachi shirt on. You know, you're speaking your boy into existence there. Um, super lo-fi, no intro. You just went straight into it, and I love the confidence of that. You know, some people can do their first video, and you can be like super timid, and super shy around the camera, but you just went for it. But no, you're laughing, but I love that
I was
part of it.
desperate, y'all.
Wait,
Sorry, y'all.
were you nervous? Like, were you nervous at all, or do you just
Oh, yeah,
yeah?
for sure.
What?
I had no idea what I was doing, and I don't think enough people talk about this because I didn't know how difficult it is in the beginning to like find your zen, like your balance between like a soft now ASMR voice. It's like you need to like figure out your levels,
Mhm.
and like I was not used to being because this microphone picks up everything, and I know that. So just it made me so like paranoid of every single noise I was making, like my S's, they were killing me. I was like, oh, like I hated everything I was doing. Yeah, I was overthinking it,
Yeah. What made
but
you?
I just went full steam ahead anyway.
What made you want to do like the haircut? Like, what was the thinking there?
Well, I've always loved haircut videos, and
Yeah,
it's similar to what first got me interested in ASMR, hair stuff. So
yeah. That
just
made
went.
sense. No, that's fair. No, I love that you've kept it up, and it's good because you can kind of look back on that and say, you know,
Yeah,
this is me, this is where I've came from, and
yeah,
um,
absolutely.
I think that's good. And then it's clear as time went on from your first video, your fast and aggressive videos that you started to do were the ones that were blowing up. So to name a few, you've done a
Hmm.
makeup application video, hand sounds, scalp massage, hairstyling, all fast and aggressive. Do you love this style of videos yourself? And what about them do you think makes them so popular?
Yeah, absolutely. Over time, through watching ASMR, I just always settled on more fast and aggressive uh, type style videos. I liked them the best, just because I think slower paced ones, my mind starts to wander. I like them; they're relaxing, but I just need
I
more
got that.
stimulation to like keep my focus.
Yeah.
So, and just in life in general, I'm very much like that. Like I just everything I do is loud and fast. So
Yeah.
the style very much fits my personality. It's easiest for me to do videos like that. When I try to do gentle videos, it's painful.
It's hard.
I'm
It's like being
not
restrained.
even exaggerating. It's painful.
Yeah.
I'm sweating like a mad woman when I do it. Like,
I've got an analogy. You're like Rock Lee before he takes off the weight.
yeah, like weighing me down. I cannot.
Do you have who in the community who are your favorite fast and aggressive ASMR artists?
I really like when ASMR Alyssa does anything fast or chaotic. I really like April's ASMR. She's
Yes.
awesome at fast and aggressive
We
stuff.
love April in this house.
Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, she's amazing. Um, I like Batala's ASMR. Oh,
Hmm.
she's amazing at fast and aggressive as well. She's so good at that.
Yeah.
Like off the top of my head, I'm trying to
There's so many people, right?
think.
It's the hardest
Those are
thing.
my top three, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think those are my top three
I think that's
for
a good
fast
top
and
three.
aggressive.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to think who I've had on. I think you and Evie ASMR are the like are the only like ones that focus on fast and aggressive more. Um
Hmm. Hmm.
and she does a really good job of it as well, I think.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
She kind
Yeah,
of does
she's
more like
awesome.
outside stuff, just like not looking at her, but it's all about what's in front of her.
Yeah, like on the screen
Yeah, and then
stuff.
like just like it's just so good. And I think you know these lo-fi videos that you do and that she does, I think that it just shows you how easy it is to pick up ASMR, right? You literally just need a phone. Like if you've got a phone,
Yeah.
you don't need a fancy camera or a fancy microphone. Like you can do it with your phone.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I wouldn't let that discourage you if you're watching this and you are thinking about starting your own channel, 100%.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yeah, I love fast and aggressive myself, definitely. Okay, so let's talk about your best ever video, and ironically, it's another fast one, and it's titled "Eating Your Negative Energy Away," and it's got 44,000 views, which is incredible. So. So I think you're the first guest to just do triggers, which I love. I love that as well. Um, what? No, honestly, I think that's really great. Like you've got like people don't. Some people don't understand like getting 44,000 views is such an achievement, and it's so hard to do that. And I think people
I
watching this,
can't believe it happened.
yeah, people watching
I
this,
cannot believe it
you
happened.
know, everyone watches like GB and Glow, and obviously they get like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. And you might think 44,000 isn't a lot, but I've never had a video with that many. Um, and I can't imagine how hard it is to get to something like that. So, so props for that 100%. But did you have
Thank you so much.
did you have any inkling that that video was going to blow up? Anything like that? No,
No,
never
no, I
do.
did not. I
No,
was wearing a sweater my mom got me for Christmas. I decided like a minute before I started filming that that's what I was
that's
gonna
what you
do. I didn't plan
just
it.
a
I just
spur. Yep, spur of the
That's what
moment.
I decided to do. And at first, it was performing as usual, but then a week later, I started getting hate comments, and I knew something
Hmm.
had changed. I was like, wait, what's going on? When you get hate comments, like a bunch of hate comments all at once, your
That's
video's going viral.
that's when it's
Something happened. It just took off, and I was
yeah.
not expecting it.
No.
Absolutely not. I just
So looking, um, what was it? Yeah, I guess you kind of just touched on it, but what was it like watching it take off? Was it quite overwhelming, or did it make you feel happy? Like, oh, something I've created is literally going viral right now. What was that like?
yeah, it definitely was rewarding to see something that I put a lot of work into editing and doing my makeup for. I had my eyeshadow match my shirt. I was eating the air in front of a camera and trying not to feel crazy.
Yeah.
I did a lot. And so it was good to see that actually pay off because before that, not too many of my videos had gone past a few thousand views.
Hmm.
So when it started getting that so quickly, that was the first time that happened, and I just got a huge influx of subscribers, and that just really helped my overall reach
Yeah.
for the channel in general. Like afterwards, after that video, um, my latest uploads would do better.
That's yeah. I was going to ask something like that. You could feel the impact of that trickling down into your future videos, like you said.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I know you're going to be modest here, and obviously at the time you just thought it was a normal video. It did perform like a normal video for a week until it blew up. But why do you think it done so well? Like looking back on it, without being too modest, what do you think? What do you think the
I
good things are
think
about that video?
maybe the main reason that I've attracted viewers is my personality,
Yeah.
and I'm not afraid to get a little weird and nerd out about the things that I love
Hmm.
and just be a little bit vulnerable as well. Yeah, I think just that because I think for ASMR it's quite intimate
Yeah.
and it's almost like you need to trust that person for it to be effective.
Hmm.
So I've tried to be vulnerable and just authentically myself, and I think that that's coming across through the screen. I think people can kind of feel the vibe, and I think that's what's kept people
Yeah.
watching
No, I
up
get
until this point anyway.
no, no, I get that, and obviously, I've mentioned that a couple of times now in this podcast about your passion and your energy, and it comes across really well. Um, so yeah, you get yourself involved in the community quite a lot, like I've said, and one of the ways you do that is you do a lot of collabs. Obviously, we've actually been part
Yeah.
of some great collabs ourselves, and at the time of filming this, we've got one going live on Thursday actually that we're both in.
Yes.
What is it about collabs? What is it about collabs that you love?
I love just connecting and meeting new ASM artists, and I've been in quite a few now that it's nice to have a community and a network of friends that you can create together and help each other grow and share our audiences together. And it's nice to meet and see new ASMR artists that I can now watch as well, because a lot of them they're just so talented and I love their styles, and I wouldn't have known them otherwise through these collabs, because I love ASMR. I watch it every day, so I'm always looking for new talented amazing videos.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so great to meet new ASMR artists and create friendships like me and you. Like I wouldn't have met you through the collabs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just great, and it kind of makes me feel proud almost, like when I'm watching the lives, I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember when they only had 5K, or like, and then they're bigger now, and they've gotten so much better. It's so great to watch them all grow.
No. If you guys have never seen a collab that JadyLady's been a part of before, she's in there from the start to the finish, hyping everyone up, being just like the best friend ever, and she's great. So if that's not a reason to check out a collab, then I don't know what is. But honestly, no, like I feel what you're saying, and I think the good thing about collabs is, especially like 1 minute collabs where it's just like a 1 minute burst of this creator and then you're on to the next one. And I think that
Yeah,
transition from one style to the other is super tingly, right? Because it's like,
yeah,
you
definitely.
can watch someone's video for 6 minutes and then think, I want to watch a video, another one now. So you've got to click off and you've got to scroll through YouTube, find the one you want, click on it. Maybe you have to watch an ad first. And by the time you've done that, a couple of minutes have went by. But here, you've watched a minute of this creator and then immediately you get into experience another 1 minute of a new creator that brings their own style. And I
Yeah.
think that change
Hmm.
in pace is really like very tingly in itself. I don't know if you can agree with that as well, but
Oh
uh,
yeah, for sure.
I
And the
love it.
different mics that everyone
Yeah.
uses, the coloring and the filters and the effects, and point of view. It's amazing the different angles that they film at. The variation of it is very interesting and definitely works for me because I need a lot going on at once to keep me there.
No, yeah, collabs are just really good in general. They're just so wholesome and just a nice thing to be a
Mm.
part of. It's this big group project and you're all getting to add something to it and make it special. So
Yeah, it's like a school project, but without the bullying and trauma and stress.
yeah, yeah, 100%. Do you have a fave collab or a fave person that you've been a part of a collab with? Who do you like collabing with?
Oh. Well, first of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to Just Relax ASMR for running all those collabs. Working with him is amazing,
It's easy,
so
innit?
professional.
It's
He
just
just, oh, he pumps it out, and it's just like, it's serious. He's not messing around. I love his content. I love working with him. I call him the ASMR mastermind because
I've
that's
tried
what
to get
he
him
is.
on here because I want to pick his, literally as you
Yes.
say, his mastermind brain. But
Yeah.
I think he's a bit nervous about coming on. So maybe one
Oh,
maybe one
really?
day.
Yeah, no, definitely it would be worth it because he's amazing. I love working with him. All those collabs have been awesome. Obviously, working with all those ASMR artists has been so great and a huge honor because some of them I've actually looked up to, and then seeing them in the same group
Same.
chat as me is just crazy. It's like, oh my God, hi, I love you, please.
I've seen you fangirl before about people.
Yeah. And also, ASMR Alyssa, she's my favorite ASMR artist of all time. When I did a collab with her like 2 weeks ago, I nearly fainted. Like that's my visceral response. I faint. I nearly fainted. I was like, I need to sit down. She's my favorite. She's amazing. So I just,
No, I completely relate to that. I got asked by April's ASMR to do a collab with her, like a one-to-one collab as part of like a collab month that she'd done with different creators. And at the time, like
yeah, March Madness. I saw that. I was like, yes, go Sammy,
and
go Sammy.
it's weird because for a good probably year and a half, I was watching April's videos as anyone else in that comment section in her videos does. Is a really like big fan of hers. She would be like a go-to person I would watch, before I go to sleep to help me sleep when I was stressed and stuff with my degree.
Yeah.
And then to come into the space, do my own thing, and then get asked by her to do a collab, it just everything came full circle, and it still doesn't feel still doesn't feel real that
Yeah.
that happened. And I'm so blessed
Yeah.
that she asked me to do that. And I think there are great people in the community that do help, the smaller YouTubers. And April's obviously one of them, and I'll always be thankful for her and her friendship. So don't want to get all
That's
emotional right
amazing.
now because I
Congratulations.
nearly got
It is. It's so exciting. I remember when I saw that, I was so proud. I was like, please, please.
um and yeah, it's like you touched on, but like, you get, it just gives you this boost where, all these people came to my channel because it was like one video on hers, one video on mine,
Mhm,
and they're saying
mhm.
such nice things. And to this day, I have specific people that came over from that video and are still part of my community now. And I'm really thankful for them people because obviously April, because without her and asking me, like I wouldn't have met these nice people. So um,
Yeah.
it's just collabs are just really nice, and
You know,
that's
it's
that
awesome.
that's what I want to do with this podcast. I want to get to the point where
Mhm.
it's big enough where I can get these smaller creators on who deserve this love and deserve this spotlight, and help them just facilitate into who they deserve to be as a creator for all the time and effort that they put in. I just want to be like this bridge that bridges like smaller creators to the rest of the community.
Oh my
And that
god, you're like the Great Naruto Bridge. Like the Great Naruto Bridge, please.
yeah.
Zabuza shaking in his grave. He's like, please. Oh, Sammy.
Yeah. No, but I've always been someone that likes helping people, and I like supporting people and just being there for them. Sometimes to my own detriment, and I shouldn't really do it because like no, I probably need some time to myself right now, but I'll actually just go out my way to help this person first. And it's like that's
Right.
just who I am. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
I'm a helper. I've talked to my therapist about it. She calls it a rescuer personality type. Um, and sometimes it's not healthy for me to be that rescuer. So I've got to work on that. But
Right.
I just like helping people.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, I went on a tangent there, but collabs are great, and the community is great. Is basically what we're saying. Um, and
Absolutely.
this kind of feeds into a good question to end this section. If someone was watching right now, Jaden, and they were thinking about starting their own channel, or maybe they're already in the process of it, what tips would you give to them for starting up and starting out for the first time?
That's a very good question.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid to be yourself. It's the internet.
yeah,
You can't control what anyone else thinks, you know?
mm-hmm.
I believe that everyone has something special about them that makes what they offer unique. So work it, honey. You've got it. No one else has what you have. No one's going to do it like you do it. Like we said earlier, one person tapping will sound totally different for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a spice, you've got a flavor, honey.
Yeah,
So, just own it. Don't be afraid. Well, maybe you should be a little afraid because people on the internet can be mean, but it's
yeah.
okay. You'll get the thick skin.
We can block
It's
those
all with
people as well.
experience. Yeah, and if someone hurts you, you come to me.
Mm-hmm.
You come DM me, and we'll talk it out.
No, I think that's great advice. And I think just being yourself can just bring so much to the viewer. It's like you said,
Oh, for sure.
you've got to be you've got to be vulnerable and open up to create that connection with the viewer. And give them that safe feeling and that safe space that some people just need in life. Some people just don't have that friend to turn to or the family member to turn to because they don't get it. Um,
Yeah.
and that ASMR artist that's maybe you or it's maybe me can give them that. And I think that's very special, and it could be you as well watching here. So,
Mm.
for me, and probably Jaden's the same. I went into this journey thinking, right, if I can help one person just get through that stressful period or get through that moment of anxiety, then the whole thing will just be worthwhile. You know what I mean? So just go into that mindset where, if I can help one person, then that's amazing, and that is amazing if you can do that. So Don't worry about numbers. Just be yourself and express yourself and just have fun.
Of course, I agree. Here, 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 here.
You're too funny. I was in a bad mood before this, but I'm in a really good one now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, it is really great. Okay, so that's kind of it for the present stuff. We're gonna move on to the future. So you're making me be one weird now, which I like because I'm very weird. So for JadyLady, are there any future projects in the works that you can talk to us about?
Oh, well, for my channel, I don't plan too much in ahead. The videos that I film, I usually decide the night before, or
The
even just a
moment,
few minutes before I
yeah.
turn on the phone. But I do have a special coming for when I hit 10K because I'm close, but I'm not there yet.
Yes.
I think I've got about 300 or so left before I hit the 10K, and
Yeah.
I'm wanting to do 10 role plays all in one
Ooh.
video for 10K, like 10 different role plays.
Okay.
So I'm gonna work out some different characters and looks for that. I've got a few other things, but I have to keep it secret until it comes. Got a few things on the way that I'm gonna be
Oh,
using in some
spoilers.
videos coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I also want to do some Naruto role plays because I just love
Yes.
it so much. And just like video game role plays in general.
They're just so
Like I
fun.
want to do like a Cassandra from um AC Odyssey
Okay.
and just like some or Lara Croft or something because I've grown up playing these games. So I've been thinking and planning out some role plays of different characters, maybe put my hair a different way, maybe get a wig, who
Oh yeah.
knows?
Yeah. I can see a Kushina role play, maybe. That
Oh my
red hair.
God, yes.
Can you get that red
Yes.
hair going on?
Yes.
Kushina takes
Absolutely.
care of you.
Hmm.
I can see it.
Yes.
No, yeah, role plays are they're just super fun to film. And especially if
Yeah,
you're that type of
exactly.
person that likes to get really creative and nerdy with things. I know I do. Like I've done a Naruto role play before, and like a Harry Potter one, and they're just so fun to film. Um, so that's good. I don't know actually. Do you currently have Patreon, and is that something that you're looking to do maybe in the future as well? If you're not,
I've definitely considered opening a Patreon, but I may wait just a wee bit longer.
hmm,
I have the name saved. I've created the account, but it's still private. I haven't put it public yet. I just want to work out the kinks and make sure that it's all set and the tiers are how I want them to be, and people get enough for their buck, bang for your
yeah,
buck. I gotta make sure that's all good.
no, true,
The quality is there, so that takes like a lot of planning, at least for me, because I like to take my time and I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But
same.
it is in the works, but I don't think it'll be coming anytime soon. I want
No,
to hold off on that for a little bit.
yeah. Um, and then, is there any collabs that is coming up? Probably something that you can't talk about. I know at the time of filming this, we are doing a collab on Thursday. However, by the time this gets
Yes.
released, it'll already have came out, which does mean you can obviously go and watch that. But it won't be something that is new. So do you have any upcoming collabs, or again, is that something that you don't really?
Yeah, yeah. I have it's a 4 hour long
Oof.
like mega compilation with Blissful Zen. A whole bunch of us have got together to do a collab of I think some fast and unpredictable triggers. I think like sort of like a part two of one that he did about a month ago. So and it's massive, like it's much bigger than the one that we did before. I think that
Oh,
one was just over an hour or so.
no, that one was
Um,
3 hours, I want to say.
oh, was it really?
Yeah, but this
Did I
one's
stay there for that whole time?
but this
Was
one
that
was
the one that I was
yeah,
there?
you were there the whole time, and then this
My
one's
eyes were
4 hours.
burning. My eyes were burning after
I'm more
that.
surprised, but yeah, I'm also in that one as well.
Yeah, yeah. So that one was amazing. But I think we're doing a second one that should be coming out within the next month, I think.
He's got really good energy, like you.
Thank you. Yeah, I really like his energy. It's very contagious.
I watched a club you done on your channel with three other people, and I think One of them was Sean. Is it Sean or Sean's ASMR?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just
Um,
released that the other day.
yeah, and I loved his. I say I don't really watch male creators
Hmm.
for a reason that's a long one. Um, but but I watched his part and like instantly I was like, oh, this guy's like he's like really cool. He felt quirky. He felt very passionate about what he was doing, and I loved that about it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he's really sweet.
yeah.
Very
Um,
sweet. And I love just visually
oh
his
yeah,
backdrops are very beautiful. I love the lighting.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, he's very sweet. Yeah, we just released that the other day. That's a 45-minute one. I don't usually release videos that long just because my internet is terrible here. Like it will take me
Take
days.
like a lifetime to upload.
Honestly, I really gotta get that fixed.
Yeah, you
But
do. Do you not like? I thought like Canada had good fiber. Is it Bell fiber you can get in Canada? I thought that was meant to be really cool. I
I
think.
don't know. I'm with Bell now.
Oh
And they're
really?
letting me down.
Oh no.
They're letting me down. Time
Yeah,
to switch.
you need that good stuff. From what I've heard, I don't know about Canada, but I know in the US, like I hear people talk about broadband prices and internet prices, and it sounds really like inflated compared to what I pay in the UK. And I'm like,
Oh no.
you taking it? I was like, are you taking out a loan for that internet there? Like,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
why is it so expensive?
I'll get a living wage and cheap internet.
Yeah, the UK is doing well on that one, I
I'm
guess.
moving. I'm moving. I'm coming over there.
It's so much cheaper. Um, no, but yeah, that's cool that you've got some collabs coming up. But I did really like that collab. So if you guys haven't seen that one yet, go and check that one out because it's good. And the other two people are really good as well. I did watch their parts, but I want to talk about Sean because he's someone that is actually involved in these upcoming collabs, and I'd never actually checked his
Yeah.
content out before, but he's really good. Um, so yeah, is it, in terms of your content, is there things that you definitely want to do that you haven't done in terms of like styles and genres before, or is it kind of just more of the same for you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I want to venture more into the role plays, like I was mentioning earlier, but with more depth, better costumes,
Yeah.
and I also want to get because for right now I only have one ring light. I want to get better lighting equipment so that I can better utilize my green screen.
Hmm.
Because right now I'm kind of having troubles lighting it up, and I don't want to do my more serious role plays until I get that, better lit so
Yeah,
that the
lighting.
green screen looks as good as it can be for my role plays. I want to really work on that and bring my role plays to the next level, like contact lenses and wigs and all that stuff.
No,
Props. I love all that stuff so much. I'm very theatrical, so
yeah.
I want to bring that to the next level. Like I probably won't be as good as Goodnight Moon, but I'll try.
You give the old college try. No, it's good that you're really passionate about that, and obviously you want to push yourself. It's something that I want to do as well because I know how important like lighting and stuff is.
Oh yeah.
I haven't ventured out into green screens or anything like that yet, but it's hard. Like I definitely have this like mental block, and I don't know if it's an actual condition or anything, but it's like you have I have a hard time starting things, and I'll just procrastinate it. And it can happen with like even just like small like everyday tasks, but I'll just have a hard time actually starting it and initiating it. I just have this like mental block that like stops me. I read an
Hmm.
article about it the other day, and I can't remember what the name for it was, but it's hard for me. And then I naturally just overthink things, and then I end up like talking myself out of it and thinking, no, you can't do that, and like put myself down as if I can't use a green screen or do all these better
Oh,
things. So
yeah, yeah.
it's hard, but I want to try my best and get there. Um, but lighting isn't everything. I've seen plenty of massive ASMR videos with like a million views that are just super lo-fi. So
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
it's just
definitely.
you know
And
it's just
yeah, like lo-fi is one of my favorite kinds of ASMR videos. So
yeah.
I just love the vibe of lo-fi videos, even if it's just like the mic from your phone.
Phone,
I
yeah.
really love that. Yeah, but green screen definitely is worth it because it opens up a window of many
Yeah.
different styles now that you can make anything your background, not just your room or.
Yeah, like I could have done that Naruto roleplay I did, but I could have had Konoha behind me. You see?
Yeah,
and it would have been a bit better.
That's
But
awesome. Or like the leaves blowing in the wind whenever
oh
something dramatic happens.
yeah,
Please.
that'll be next level. I don't know if I'm up to that. Maybe one day. But it's just what you want to do. Do you want to push yourself to that? Are you just happy like talking to your audience and being there for them with just a simple video? I filmed a video last week, and it was me just opening my heart out to them, and it was ASMR for when you're struggling, and it was just kind of just me in front of the mic, just talking through to that person just to reassure them they're okay. And I love doing stuff like that because it's impactful. It didn't get a lot of views, but that's not why I
Right.
made that video. It was just I kind of knew it wasn't going to do well, but it was Mental Health Awareness Week that week, and I wanted
Yeah.
to end the week
Yeah.
with something like that. And I had some really obviously sad comments because it was people in struggling positions, but it was kind of
Yeah.
nice in a way, if that's a word to use, to know that people took my video and actually it helped them and helped get them through that time. So it's just what you want to do, really. Um, and that's just YouTube for you. You can kind of take it at your own pace, or push yourself and do all these different things that you want to do. Um,
Yeah.
but yes,
That's why YouTube is so amazing
yeah,
because you're in control. You can choose
you
what
can,
you want to do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
do you have anyone that you'd love to collab with that you haven't collabed with already?
I would love to collab with Batala's ASMR.
Yeah, slide in them
I,
DMs.
I I love what she does. I love her personality. I would love for that.
Yeah,
I'd also love to work with April's ASMR. We mentioned her a bit earlier. That would be amazing. I've been
I
watching her
think
for
I
years
think you
now.
guys would be honestly fantastic together. Just I could just some fast and aggressive weird vibes. Like you just both. Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
need that.
I like how goofy she gets.
She does, and she doesn't like. She's just unapologetically goofy, and I love that.
Yeah, I love that. Batala's ASMR. I would love to collab with her as well.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hmm. Maybe let's see. Let's think. PJ's Dreams. PJ
Okay.
Dreams. PJ Dreams.
PJ Dreams. Yeah.
He's Canadian and he looks like Han Solo. So I
Well,
love Star Wars.
that tells
I
you
want to
everything.
work with Han Solo.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like? It's Han Solo at the end of the day. The gunslinger himself. Like, I mean, you've literally said it. Yep. No, that's fair. That's fair. There's so many great people, right? Um, and there's always new people coming in all the time. So I'm sure people watching this will think I want to collab with JadyLady when I start my channel. Um,
Yes, I would love that. I love collabing
yeah,
with new ASM artists. It's great fun.
no, it is. Is there any plans for other types of content? Maybe some JadyLady vlogs, maybe some Twitch streams.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm thinking of doing more vlog related content, like when restrictions lift and I'm able to
Yeah, it's a bit more free.
show outside of my house.
Freedom.
Like more like outdoor ASMR, like in some cooler locations
Hmm.
when it's safe to, of course.
Yeah,
I want to do more of that. I want to branch out from just my room, but just being careful
yeah,
for now, staying inside. But yeah, definitely moving outside would be lots of fun. Going
yeah.
to new places and filming that sort of thing. Vlog type things
No,
as
I'd
well.
watch that.
And
Yeah.
and I'm also thinking of starting a gaming channel. So I might do that too.
Ooh, JadyLady games. Yeah,
Anime games.
yeah, I'm down for it. Maybe some Ultimate Ninja Storm. Have you
Oh
played?
my god,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that'd be cool to watch. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I live out like in the countryside in the north of England. There's lots of like mountains and lakes and stuff. And I really want to make an effort this summer to like just get out with my camera and my mic, and just film some outdoor stuff a bit more because I'm blessed
Yeah.
to live where I am, so I just want to take advantage of it.
Absolutely, that would be beautiful. I
Yeah,
really think you should do that. That'd be great.
I need to. It's hard with my illness at the minute, but hopefully I keep getting better and I can actually get out and do a bit more physically. Because at the minute I'm just kind of housebound with COVID and then housebound with my illness. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's yeah. But hopefully
Right.
we get there. But that's cool. I hope that goes well if you do start them ventures.
Thank you.
Do you have any ultimate goals for the channel in general? Now, if I could offer you the chance to be a full-time ASMR creator for the rest of your life, is that something that you would take? What is the ultimate goal for JadyLady?
I think if I was able to do this for the rest of my life, I don't see why I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
see why I wouldn't because it really suits my personality. I find I love entertaining people. That's what I am. I'm an entertainer. And if this is what I have to do to entertain the masses,
Mm-hmm.
I will do it. I love,
You
you
will.
know, just helping people in general. It makes me feel good to give back to the community that helped me for so long. So if I can do that for as long as possible,
Yeah,
absolutely
fair.
I would.
Yeah.
But I also, like I love video games and I'm good at video games. I've been
Yeah.
playing video
Oh.
games since I was like 4. My first crush was Master Chief, okay, from Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So
Who was
I
your
would
first
love
crush, Master
to
Chief? Oh.
Master Chief. Like actually,
Oh,
I wanted to marry him. Like a little girl growing up. I was like, oh. And then that's probably why I like developed a thing for men who cover their faces, like Kakashi and Darth Vader, my man Darthy. Come on. I have a thing for helmets, okay? I just have a
hauling.
thing for helmets.
Are you like a Mando fan as well?
Yeah, so like I would love to start a gaming channel as well, just on the internet using the creativity and the skills that I do have. I would love to, if I can, do this for as long as I can. If that is my career, it's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's quite of a big question, and obviously it's a lot like down the future. But do you see yourself creating anything that's bigger than yourself? I don't know what form that might take, but maybe it's your own app, maybe it's your own company. Do you ever see yourself doing that, or is that just too far ahead where you can't think about that type of thing?
Oh, yeah. I wish that I could have enough to start something like how you're saying, something similar that I can give back to people in need, because there's just so many issues in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's just inescapable how many things are going on. If I could use my platform in the future to create something bigger than me that helps, everyone,
Yeah,
I would love to do that. If I can
you're like the Hokage of the ASMR
run some
community.
sort of, yes, like just run some sort of charity or a nonprofit organization, or, fund one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have the skill set to run like an entire company like that, but just make those ideas come to life. I really want to give back and help the planet. I want to help animals, and I want to help people, and I want to help the planet and fix the oceans and
Yeah.
trees and all. If I can just do something that
Believe it,
helps, if I can create something
manifest
that
it.
helps these issues,
Yeah.
I would love for that.
Well, I would definitely jump on that cause as well. So if you're like the CEO, I could be like a vice CEO, and we would run this shit like let's save the earth.
Absolutely, yes. I would love for that. I want nothing more than to just do that.
Yeah, and I think as a community, we're getting bigger, we're getting stronger, and we're just having a more of an impact. And I think we can impact so much change through that.
Mhm.
And I think mental health is becoming more and more noticed and accepted as it should be. Especially with men, I think men have this notion that they can't show emotion, or if they are feeling stressed, then it's frowned upon, and you need to man up. and stuff like that. And
Mm,
it's not right.
yeah.
Whether you're a man or woman, or a non-binary person, you are allowed to feel how you feel, and you shouldn't be shamed for that. And I think there needs to be more like mental health facilities in place to help people, because at the end of the day, your mind is equally as important as the rest of your body. Um, and I think we're getting there. I think mental health is in a lot better place now than it was just say like 10, 15 years ago for sure.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah. It's slow, but it is progress.
we can always do better, yeah. Um, so yeah, I just want to help, be a part of this movement that advocates for that and gives people this
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
this safe space. I feel like I've rambled a lot in this podcast, so I apologize.
Honestly, me too. I'm always rambling. I'm a Gemini. I cannot stop talking.
um, but I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Um, because yeah, we've just been past the hour mark, and I think we'd be here all night and day talking about anime if we could. So I just
I
wanted
would
to
love for that.
I just want to take this moment to just thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come on and talk to me.
Of
Um, it
course.
really means a lot. Um,
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
honestly, it's been a pleasure. Like I said, I was in a bit of a bad mood before this. You've cheered me up. I'm smiled the whole way through, and just have so much fun. And I hope you guys watching have also had equally the same amount of fun. And yeah, if you're still watching right now and you aren't currently familiar with JadyLady, then please check out the video description and the top comment of this video. And that will include a link to Jaden's YouTube channel, as well as all her social media pages, so you can get right to her and the content that she has to offer. Because at the end of the day, this is all about facilitating these creators like Jaden who come on and give their time. So please do that if you're still watching. And yeah, if you like this type of thing and you want to get to know creators a bit better, maybe ones that you're already familiar with, but also ones that you aren't, please, please leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought. If you have any constructive criticism for me as a podcast host, please let me know. I'm always trying to get better. If you have any questions for Jaden, then please leave them down below as well. I can't promise that she'll answer, but she might, so you never know. And
Oh, I will.
I always say that just in case, because I don't want to put like a duty on you to do that.
Right. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, of course. I'll come on and answer any questions you may have.
In fact, she's already answering them right now. Like that, she's just got so many psychic powers. Um, yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed, because these podcast episodes go live every single Wednesday with a different creator every time. So again, like I said, if you like this type of thing, subscribe so you don't miss out on any content. I also do normal ASMR videos twice a week as well. And yeah, please also hit that bell icon to get notifications every time a new podcast episode goes live. And when it goes live, if you click all, that way, again, you won't miss out on a new episode and you can get right to it and right to learning to a new creator, or maybe getting to know a creator that you're already familiar with just a little bit more. But yeah, thank you for joining me and JadyLady, and thank you, JadyLady, for coming on.
Of course. Anytime. It was a pleasure.
It's been a blast. You've probably seen my smile the whole time. It's been so wide. But yeah, this is all for today. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.